Lisa Robinson. You're the real estate diva out here in the real estate streets. Tonight, we're going to be live talking about buying property using OPM, other people's money. And I have my special guest, Miss Kyra Dodd, is going to come out here. Hey, girl.
Hey.
We are live streaming on Instagram. Hey, y'all. She going to pop in here in a minute. There she go. And we're on Instagram, Facebook, inside my Hammers and Heels group, and on Instagram. Okay, so we are all over the place tonight. Yes. There go my girl. Hey, girl. I haven't seen that face in a minute because you can't see me, girl. Where you go?
Oh, Lord, I done clicked off.
Lord, just clicking.
You're right. You may be doing something.
So we are going to be talking about how you can buy property with other people's money. OPM. O to the P to the M to the. That's our favorite song. O to the P to the. All right.
So all right. I'll make sure I don't click nothing. Okay.
Yeah, don't touch it. Take your hands off. Take your hands down.
You're right.
So, like I said, guys, we are all over. Hold on. 1 second. We are all over tonight. We are streaming on YouTube. Kyra, turn down your volume on your computer. They'll still be able to hear us. We won't hear them.
I won't hear you because I turned it off on the other one.
Whichever one. Can you hear me? There you go. Because I was hearing myself 3 times.
Okay.
Cool. We cool? All right, cool. Because I just had to turn mine off too. So me and your girl, Miss Kyra Dodd, we out here in these streets.
Yes,
during this broadcast. Okay, I'm trying to see where I can put my. Let me see. I gotta move my Instagram. Sorry, y'all. All right. No, because people are already making comments and I couldn't see them. So I can still see y'all Instagram. We still in these streets. Don't worry about it. We still out here. We still out. Ooh, almost dropped my phone and everything on it too. Okay, let me put that down there. There we go. All right. So, hey, Instagram.
Hey, world. Hey.
LinkedIn, Facebook, Hammers and Heels group. Hello, hey, beautiful ladies. Hi. Somebody said hello, beautiful ladies. They said that's a wonderful greeting. Me and you with our Moesha dance going on.
Right.
So, me and Kyra have decided. We haven't decided when we're going to start this yet because we want to lay out our topics and everything else before we really get going. But we are going to make this a weekly segment of At the Closing Table where we can, hello, Get Petals, how are you?
Hey, Get Petals.
Where we can actually go out in the world and bring you guys the knowledge and information that you need regarding your credit and regarding real estate. Because real estate and credit, real estate and credit, we do what? We go together.
Facts.
Kyra, we go together. Okay. So we are going to make this a weekly segment. We don't know when the weekly is going to start because, like I said, we don't just want to be popping on and saying whatever we want to say. We want to come on and actually give you guys good information. Sometimes we will add other guests to our rotation. And somebody said we dating. Yeah, we go together, girl. Yeah.
Hey, Adrian, get your life.
So what we're doing now is this. Tonight, we're going to talk to you guys about how you can buy real estate with other people's money, mainly the banks. That's why your girl Kyra is here. She's going to teach you how to she's going to give you guys some credit tips. She's going to give you guys a credit strategy. And she's going to tell you what you need to do and how you can do this. and she's going to tell you, stop listening to the gurus, do rules, and no rules. But before we get started, allow me to introduce myself. For the people who do not know me, my name is Delisa Robinson. I am your favorite real estate diva out here in these real estate streets for the past 25 years. Yes, don't let this pretty brown face fool you. I am older, but I'm still cute. Okay, so what we're going to do, I've done this before. I've built multi seven-figure real estate portfolios for myself and for some of my clients. So when I say it can be done, it can be done. I don't teach you anything or talk about anything that I do not know. If I don't know, trust me, there's going to be an expert on here that does know, which is why Miss Kyra is here, because I don't do credit. Y'all be asking me, how you do this with your credit? How you do that? Girl, I don't know. Y'all better do what I do. Get her to do it. Okay. Because that's what I do. I don't pretend to know what I don't know, and I'm not going to talk about anything that I don't know. And I know Kyra feels the same way, which is why we get on here together.
We stay in our lanes.
Yes, I stay in my lane. My lane is the real estate streets, not the credit streets, not the new build found from the ground up streets, because I ain't never built a house from the ground up. So how can I tell you how to do that if I've never done it? So that's what we're going to talk about. Okay. Now, another thing I have helped so far yesterday made me reach 163 people build their real estate portfolios. As of yesterday, 2 of my clients have built 7-figure portfolios where they are now the bank. One of my clients has entered into, no, 2 of my clients has entered into that 6-figure, and I ain't talking just hitting 100,000 either. We talking multiple 6-figure incomes doing their doing their Airbnb business, and a boatload of my clients, I'll figure it out once they finish adding up their numbers, have closed over 6 figures in wholesaling. So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, and I'm gifted. I teach you stuff that you need to know. I'm not going to tell you anything I don't know, and I'm not going to expect you to do anything that I wouldn't do, because that's what I do over here in the streets. Now I'm going to let Kyra introduce herself and her accomplishments. Oh, and I am also a feature broker for the American Apartment Owners Association.
All right now.
All
right, guys. So for those of you that don't know, I am your girl Kyra, the CEO of Kleanse, an award-winning credit counseling service out here in these credit streets. Okay. Your girl has had the pleasure of helping over 150 entrepreneurs now reach 6 figures strictly through OPM. And I now have 4 that have reached 7 figures strictly using OPM. And y'all know what that means. Other people's money. Okay. That's where credit comes into play. And then your girl has had the pleasure of now having $1 million in business credit. Okay.
Now, how many of y'all coaches? Let me ask y'all this. Because if I have to, I will pull up the picture to prove the stack. Because I know I have a picture of the stack.
I should
have her to bring her stack to show y'all.
You did. Your
girl got $1 million in her purse. Okay. How many of y'all other coaches out here who talk about the real estate that they do? How many talk about business credit? How many of them can show you the $1 million that they carried in their purse? My girl got 7 figures in her purse. And listen, and then now don't get it twisted. We like our cute stuff. We like our designer bags and everything else. Now she might have 7 figures in a bag that she bought from Target. She might have 7 figures in a bag that she got from JCPenney. Y'all want to sit here. Now she is the one that can actually get and afford the designer, and she telling y'all that's not what she do.
Right. Because this right here, this is a gift. Your
girl ain't mine. No, listen.
I was about properties and stuff like that. I ain't got time. But yes, we are really out here doing the dang thing, and we felt like it's right for us. You know, it wouldn't be right if we didn't come on here and show y'all exactly how y'all can do the same thing. A lot of times, everybody out here is telling y'all, like you feel like it's out of reach. It's not possible for you. Well, that's where we're coming in to show y'all, hey, we are everyday people and we are out here winning in these kind of streets, okay? And we want y'all to do the same.
Exactly. Now, one thing I like to tell people to remember the rules of engagement when y'all on with me, the diva. We have rules to this, okay?
Oh, I
Before
definitely
I
got rules.
before I start giving out blocktisms, we got rules to this, okay? Number one, if we say something that you don't understand, please ask us a question because we are more than happy to answer. If we so and give you clarification, we are not here for your listening pleasure. We are here to educate and entertain you at the same time. That's number one. Number two, if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. But if this is your first time, please don't let it be your last time. And we appreciate you tuning in with us. And for all my people who are used to me doing this, if you've been here before, thank you. Okay, because I know that's what y'all was missing, the kisses. It's all right. So another thing I want y'all to understand is please, if you are on Instagram, LinkedIn, wherever you are on these any social media streets, YouTube, LinkedIn, the only place you won't be able to do this is inside my Hammers and Heels Facebook group. Please share this live out with your friends and family because this is an information that you need to have in your arsenal so that you can build the portfolio and get to the 7-figure bag. Okay.
Facts.
And one more thing, please be courteous and don't do no fighting in the comments. Now, fighting in the comments get you cut off, so we don't want to do that. Okay. Now, Miss Kyra,
Where we starting?
tell us about this stack. Now, I want to know about the stack.
All right. So first, I want to say that this was not an overnight process. Okay. I started Credit Kleanse in 2019. Okay. So from there, it's crazy until Delisa actually said, you need to see how much you even have. I didn't even know because I was actually, my goal is to have 100 credit cards. So I've been focused on that, not the actual dollar amount that's on there. So that's how we even found out how much I even have in, and that's just business credit cards, guys. Let me say that. That does not include lines of credit. That does not include
Real
any type
estate.
of capitals I have, like for loans or anything like that. None of that is included. That's strictly credit cards.
Okay. So, okay, for a person who has no credit, but they are looking to get into the real estate space. First of all, let me answer these questions for you before we get started. Number one, do you need good credit to buy real estate? No. Number two, do you need money to buy real estate? No. Number three, do you need knowledge? Yes. And you need knowledge from people who are knowledgeable, not people who flipped a house one time and now they want to call themselves the queen of flipping houses. We don't want to do that. Okay. You want information from people who why are you laughing? You know, you laugh, I laugh, we laugh. Okay. So stop it. So you want I'm sorry, y'all. She always cut up when we get out here. I don't know what's going on. She always want to cut up on something. All right. So again, you want to make sure that you
Delisa is not gonna make it through. Yes, but you need to make sure that you are knowledgeable and you are getting this information from a credible source. Okay, definitely want to make sure.
yeah, because I'm gonna tell you why we laughing, okay? Because
She petty and she being on here being petty. Let me tell you.
yes, I am being petty, and because we all know that one person. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I know a young lady. DM graphics, sweetie. Don't nobody need your business logo, but thank you. Okay. Now I'm gonna stop being nice in a minute now and say we don't need the logo. We're asking people. Okay. So we came across a couple people. not just one person, but a couple people. We're going to give you the different scenarios. You guys know, I have Airbnbs, I have buy and hold long-term tenants, I have flipped houses, I wholesale, I retail, I do a little bit of everything. Well, when somebody comes to me and says that they coach people on how to get Airbnbs, and I start asking questions and they tell me, well, I have one Airbnb, but I got evicted from it. So you can't coach nobody on how to be successful with Airbnbs because you got evicted from yours. Okay. Then we have another person who says, I wholesaled one house, but then they want to call themselves the king of wholesaling or the queen of wholesaling or all things or the wholesaling guru, and they've only wholesaled one house. So you have to understand why I laugh, why I can't physically get through that portion of our quote unquote monologue to know. We don't profess to be knowledgeable of all things. We don't talk about things that we don't know. And I'm definitely not going to give myself a title like the real estate diva if I haven't put in the work. So that's why we're laughing, because we were joking about it earlier. And now that's where we are. So just to give you guys some insight on the background of what happens behind the scenes before we come on and show our pretty brown faces to y'all.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Kyra, let's focus on this house. Okay, so somebody with no credit, what is their first step?
Cleanse their credit. Like, what? Unless they want to do wholesaling, they want to get out there, get dirty in these streets, you know what I'm saying, and look for houses and get with somebody, stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you, cleanse that credit. That's really what I'm gonna tell you.
Absolutely. Okay, so if you have no money, all right, if you have no money, but you're looking to finance your business, or you're looking to finance a real estate deal, or you're looking to do it, here's how you can do that with no money, no credit. And correct me if I'm wrong, Kyra, but I always hear this phrase: no credit is worse than having bad credit. That's what I hear sometimes. But I don't always believe that, because I know some people with some 350 credit scores out here can't get nothing, but
right.
I can get my son $5,000 right now.
I'm gonna say now it's actually like the other way around. Like having credit, like, because it's easier to build versus bad credit. Now you gotta cleanse and building at the same time. So yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you, if you have no money and no credit, the easiest way for you to get into real estate investing is to wholesale. Mm-hmm. Now, wholesaling is where you flip the contract, not the house. So that means you are selling your position as the buyer to someone else for a profit. And yes, it can be done. I've done it. I do it. And I'm going to continuously do it for as long as we both shall live. Me and wholesaling are married to each other.
Right. And
we enjoy each other's company.
And that's basically, guys, like she was saying, you have the contract in hand, but you're finding A person and B person. Yeah. And putting them basically together.
And you take the profit in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
They say, oh, not shackled up. Oh, we's married now. I married to wholesaling. So what I say is this. So when that's wholesaling, there are other ways that you can also get into this real estate without a whole lot of money down and out of pocket. Now, we're not going to go into detail about every single one of them, but we are going to give you a strategy that works if you have some business credit. Now, or I'm going to give you one scenario where you have a property already. So for all of you homeowners that inbox me a lot and ask me, what can I do with my house? I'm going to tell you like this. For personal reasons that I cannot go into because I will be sued. Okay. I am going to tell you this disclaimer. Do not put your personal property in jeopardy for a real estate transaction. Okay? Do not put your personal property in jeopardy for a real estate transaction. So that means if you have a property that's free and clear and you are living in it and it's your primary residence, and if you want to take equity out of it, that's fine. But know and trust that you will be the one paying that note back. No matter what happens, you have to pay that note back. Okay? So now that is one way where you can gain equity if you have no cash on hand. Hi, hip hop. Hi, in my world like hip hop. How are you, darling? So that's one way that you can acquire cash is by pulling out the equity from your home. Okay? That's one way. We talked about wholesaling. We talked about pulling out the cash. Pulling out equity is still somebody else's money. When we say OPM, we mean you're using the bank's money, somebody else's money besides yours. Okay? So that's what we mean by OPM. That means you didn't spend a dime. So now you have the money coming out. Now you have the equity. So if you have a house and you paid $100,000 for it, I'll give you a prime example. My house, 13 years ago, I paid $15,000 for this house. At the time that I bought the house, it was valued at $65,000. So I immediately had $65,000 in equity that I could have pulled out of my house. How? If I spent $15,000, I paid the $15,000 in cash. Where'd you get the $15,000 from? My 401k. See how that works? I had the money in a 401k. So that's another place that you can get money from. Yes, you have to pay it back and you pay interest on that money, but you pay the interest back to yourself. It goes back into your 401k account. You're borrowing it from yourself. So you become your own bank. Now, Kyra and I, like to use the bank's money. And Kyra's going to tell you how she can now afford to buy a 16-unit apartment building with all them damn credit cards she got in her purse.
All right, guys. So I hope y'all got y'all pen, y'all paper, y'all got something together, because I'm definitely going to be giving y'all some strategies, giving y'all some plays that you can definitely use, but you definitely have to make sure that you have the tools so that you can get out here and do these things. Okay. Definitely one of the ways like you can get into real estate is strictly through OPM credit. Okay. Mm-hmm. That is not your money. Okay. At the end of the day, you did not have to work for that. It was a limit that was just given to you. Okay. Right. So a lot of people start off with real estate and they start using their personal credit. I'm one of those people that I did, but I'm against it now. Okay. Because I was like, wait a minute, why I didn't see this before? Mm-hmm. So what happens is, you done heard somebody, or you want to get into real estate, and then you just like, okay, well, I can get this car, I can get the cash out for this, and I can get into it, but you're not understanding. Maybe you got to renovate. Anything can go on. So, not even doing that. Create your business. Okay. 90 days, all you need. 90 days. Okay. Create your business. Make sure it is structured together. By the way, if you don't know already, click the link in my bio and you can get the free business funding checklist. Okay.
Hold on one second, Kyra. They're saying that you have a bad echo on Facebook.
On Facebook? Okay.
Yeah. Whatever device you're on for Facebook.
I have to get on IG.
No. I'm saying turn the volume down.
There's no volume on. Like I turned my volume off to be on here.
Okay. Yeah, you might have to they're saying on Facebook it's hard to hear you.
Can y'all hear me now?
Facebook, can you hear Kyra? Ooh, that's a bad backup. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have anything, no volumes on?
Mm-mm.
They said you good now.
And see, it's gonna make that sound.
That's all right. They said you good. Some people said you good. Okay. Some people saying they can hear you. They could.
Y'all can hear me.
They're saying turn your volume down.
The volume's already down.
All the volumes are down, guys. So either if it gets too bad for you, you can jump on YouTube, or you can jump on LinkedIn, or you can jump on Instagram, or if you're in my Hammers and Heels group, that's Facebook. So I don't know. But like carry on. Let's go.
If it gets too bad, jump
if
on.
it gets too bad, switch to another social media outlet. Because like I said, right now we're live on everything. Everybody's saying, okay, people are saying they can hear you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So I don't even know where was I at?
It was 90 days.
About your personal credit, right?
Yes. 90 days.
All right. So 90 days, get your structure together first. And like I was saying, you can always click the link in the bio, get the free business funding checklist so you know exactly the structure you need to have so that you can get out here and get funding, okay?
Right.
The next thing that you need to do is build it out. If your personal credit is together, guys, now you get to skip some steps in there. And we can go straight after 0% interest rate type of credit cards. All right. The 0% interest rate normally is anywhere from 6 months to 24 months.
Okay.
So if you have those type of cards, guess what you can do? Liquidate them credit cards. Take the cash that you have, and now you're able to obtain that property. So if it's some type of money down you got to put, now you can use it from your credit card. Remember, it is 0% interest rate. So that means what you spent on that card, that's all you have to pay back as long as you do it within that time frame. Let's say it's 12 months. Okay. And you actually you're right at the 11th month and you like, you know what? I'm not going to be able to pay this card back off, or the profit I'm making is not going to be able to sustain. What you're going to do? You're going to do a balance transfer to another card that has 0% interest rate for a certain amount of time. And
I've done it. That's why I'm laughing. I've done it. Especially when you flip a house. Let me tell you when this works for you the best, guys. When you are flipping a house and you liquidate a card to either purchase the home, because yes, there are people out there with $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 credit limits, $100,000 credit limits, $200,000 credit limits. Where do you think all these people are paying cash for these houses are getting the money from? They are pulling money from all of their resources. They're pulling money from insurance policies, stock portfolios, credit cards. Okay. And when it's time to flip that house and it's time for you to pay the mortgage, and you might not have it. So you transfer that money from one card to the next card with no balance. Okay. And now this one is paid off and you can pull that money again at 0% interest. Okay. That's what she's saying.
Yes. And I know some of you are like, wait, I got business credit card, but I only have $2,000 or $5,000 or $10,000 limit. Where am I supposed to come up with the rest of this? It don't feel like it's going to work. All right. Well, if you feel like that, then it ain't going to work. Okay. But for those of you that follow Credit Kleanse, I give y'all a strategy all the time of how to increase your credit limit in 91 days. All right. So, and I'm going to give it to y'all again, so y'all better be paying attention, okay? So literally, it doesn't matter what the limit is when you get a business credit card. If you have a true business credit card, okay? This is not going to be Capital One Spark. Yep. This is not going to be a Discover, okay? Because both of those cards are TD Bank. Both of all those cards right there were put on the personal and the business side.
Right.
We all know on the personal side, when you go over 30%, your score starts going down. That makes it where no other bank wanted to look at you at the time because they're like, oh, this person is really thirsty right now. They're going through a hardship. I'm not going to give them nothing else, okay? But if you have actual business credit card, guys, it doesn't matter if you max that bad boy out. As long as you are making your payments, guess what? They'll give you more. But like I said, it doesn't matter what you start off with your credit limit, okay? The thing is, if you know that you want to get into real estate and you just got, let's say, a Chase, okay? You just got this credit card and you're like, it's only a $2,000 limit. No, it's not only a $2,000 limit. What you are going to do is run that bad boy up and keep paying it off. How are you going to do that? You're going to pay your bills with it. I know if you like me, my bills equal more than $2,000. So I can easily max that card out, pay it off, max it out again, pay it off. All right. You're going to do this for 91 days.
Yep.
This triggers into their system like, oh, this person is really utilizing this. I'm making money because anytime you swipe that card, guess what? Chase is making money. Also, the Visa logo that's on there, they're making money. All right. So everybody's winning. So they want to give you more because they're like, okay, we're really getting paid over here. So what you're going to do? Like I said, at the 91-day mark, you're going to ask for a credit limit increase.
Right.
Not call them because that's a hard pull. You're going to actually use it in your app. Chase now has it in there. Credit limit increase. Ask for 3 to 5 times the amount that they gave you, up to 10. You can do up to 10.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Majority of the time, you're going to get it. What if they say they're not going to give you 30,000? They're going to be like, oh, we can't give you 30,000 right now, but we can give you 20.
That's still 20,000.
Still more than that too.
Right. And not only that, but you could take that 20,000. A lot of you guys don't understand. Let me explain to you how you're going to use that 20,000 before she start going up and up and up into the higher credit. Because that's where she going, y'all. She ain't going to stay right there at that 20,000. Okay. So how you use that 20,000 is this. You find a property from me and you say, hey, I saw you had this property for 50,000. I said, yeah, but it need about $50,000-$60,000 worth of work. So that's $100,000. Now you say, well, I got 20,000 down. All right. Well, guess what? You take the money from the $20,000 credit card. You use it as your down payment on the mortgage that the bank is going to give you. Now you have paid $0 out of pocket and bought an investment property. That's how you use that 20,000. What'd you say?
So,
I don't hear y'all. So why y'all can't get into real estate again? I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I'm trying to hear it. I want to know why y'all can't get into real estate now. What's the problem? Okay.
Guys, for those of us that's really in this, guess what you could also do now with that limit? Liquidate it. Go and put it in your bank account. Let it sit. If you don't like right now, you ain't found a property or anything like that. Let it sit. Then guess what you do? You ask for a line of credit. So now that 20,000 that you didn't pull from that credit card just turned to 40,000. So you can either, and remember, this is 0% interest rate card.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can take that money, you can either put it back and pay that card off again until you are ready to use it. But now remember, now you have a $20,000 line of credit too. Or for those of you that's have a business, you should have more than one bank account. What should you be doing? Placing that in another.
I ain't saying nothing.
Now that
listen, you can run this play. You can run this play a million different ways to Sunday and make all of the money that you would need to purchase a house. Think about it like this. Like she said, if you have no property, you have zero, not a property in mind, nothing, but you have a $20,000 credit limit. You liquidate it. You put it in an account. You let it sit there. You pay the minimum amount due on the credit card every month, but you let that other 20,000 just sit in a bank until it marinates. Think of it as a steak. For those of us who eat steak and seafood, you let it marinate. Basically, let it sit there for a minute. The bank is using your money to make more money because they like, oh, she got this 20 grand sitting here. We just gonna use this money to make more money. Okay. They're gonna pay you not even 1 penny a month in interest on that. Okay. So then, and once the time frame has come where you can apply for another credit limit based on how much you have had in their bank. You've had $20,000, say, for 60 days. They might come and say, hey, depending on, and they might make you personal guarantee. That's why you need to have your personal credit in order. So if they make you personally guarantee it, here's what you're going to do. I'm going to tell you what my bank did. I put $50,000 in the bank after I took the money off my house. Okay. I put $50,000 in the bank. I had a mortgage lender who gave me 5 times that amount for a line of credit so I can go out and buy property. So now I went from 50,000 to 250,000. That's the type of things y'all got to understand. That's what they do on the mortgage side. Okay. Now on the credit card side, on the credit lines side, they might give you 2 or 3 times that amount. So your 20,000 turns into 40, 60, 80, 100,000, depending on what your personal guarantee is, how well your personal credit is. Now, if you got a 750 credit score and you got 20 grand in the bank, they're going to give you at least 40,000 for that. Okay. They're going to give you at least 40 grand for that. Just because that money sat there. Some banks will immediately give you 50 grand just because that money's been sitting there. Okay. So that's why you want to get into business credit. And you use that money, and now you got 50,000 sitting there. Take out of the $50,000 credit line, take 20 and pay the other one off. DT say he making moves next month. He done playing with y'all.
Come on.
He said, I'm done messing with you hoes.
Y'all, these are the type of plays I be wanting to teach so bad, but I'll be like, okay, we ain't even got past step A. But at the end of the day, I was like, me and Delisa was talking. We was like, no, they need this.
Yeah.
So that now they can understand, okay, just because I got a $25,000 credit card don't mean I should go splurge. Let me make some strategies and turn that 25,000 into 150, 250 real quick. Then go out there and do what you do.
Okay. This is a play that I made. I'm going to give you an exact play that I made. I found a guy through wholesaling. He had a duplex. It was beautiful. It's in an up and coming neighborhood in Buffalo. It's 3 bedrooms downstairs, 2 bedrooms upstairs, 3-car garage, and it's got a whole nother lot next to it. That's the yard. Okay, just to give you guys an idea, this house is almost 3,000 square feet, and the attic has 10-foot ceilings, which means if I want to put in a fire escape, I can transform that attic into what? A 3rd unit apartment. Okay, now he wanted 100,000. I talked him down to 80. I said, I'll give you 80 for it and I'll pay your closing costs. So he was like, cool. I said, and I'll give you 5,000 down. You be my bank. So I had him agree to seller financing. So now he holds the mortgage. So he holds the mortgage on my rental property, right? So I don't have a real mortgage that's reporting to my credit report. I only had to put on an $80,000 loan. I only had to put $7,500 down. I only had to put $5,000 down, but I paid $7,500 because I paid his closing costs and my closing costs. So the closing costs equal $2,500. I put $5,000 down. Now, where y'all know you getting $5,000, you only have to put $5,000 down. Mm-hmm. I have 0% interest. Now, where y'all getting 0% interest rates on mortgages from? Nowhere. 0% interest, $5,000 down, and he's holding my mortgage. I pay $800 a month. Want to know how much I get in rent? $1,700 a month. So that property right now is cash flowing me about $900 a month. Now, let's talk about what I earned for my $5,000. I got a house that I agreed to pay $80,000 for. I have no mortgage on it. So if I don't have a mortgage on it. but the seller was going to put a mortgage on it, but we made a different agreement. That's beside the point. I'll teach y'all that sometime later down the line once y'all get into it. That's not a typical arrangement, just so you know. So he's going to hold my mortgage for $80,000. The house was valued at $110,000. So I immediately earned $30,000 in equity that I now can pull off that property if I need to. $5,000 down, 30,000. I immediately earned $30,000 in equity. You guys will hear me say all the time, for those of you who follow me, if you buy real estate, that's when you make your money. You make money in real estate when you buy the property, not when you sell it. Okay, because the money you make is the equity. You immediately want to be in profit mode. If something has to happen and you end up selling that property for a short, you know you can still get the equity out of it. Okay, that's why you want to buy real estate that you walk into equity with. Okay, so this one, I paid $5,000 down, $80,000 was the purchase price, $30,000 in equity. What I do, I went and I put $3,000 worth of work into the upstairs unit because it came with a tenant who had been living there for a while and it needed some work. I put $3,000. Did you hear what I said? $3,000 worth of work in the upstairs unit. Had my house reappraised and it came in at $180,000. I have now made $100,000 in equity in this house. So if I want to sell this house, I can sell it for $180,000. Give the owner his $80,000, which I don't even owe $80,000 anymore because every month $800 comes off my bill, and then I'll walk away with $100,000 in profit. These are the creative strategies that we talk about. These are the things that we want you guys to understand. There's more than one way to get into real estate. There's more than one way to use your credit. Credit is not for you to go out and flex in front of your friends. Man, forget your friends. I want to say something else, but we on all platforms and all that. Shut me down. She know what I want to say because I said it earlier today. Was on the phone. Your friends, okay? Who cares what they think about you? Who cares what they looking at you? Who cares if you got a fake Fendi bag, a real Fendi bag, a fake Louis bag, a fake Hermes bag, whatever? Who cares? Want to know why? Because in that Fendi bag that she's carrying, she got 7 figures, $1 million. So who got the bigger flex? Thank you. You got to stop worrying. You guys have to start understanding and being able. And first of all, stop saying what you can't do. Yeah. B. Marquita, you know what I meant. FYF. She know. Forget your friends. That's what we're going to say. Forget your friends. Because your friends are at the mall with that $20,000. They swiping credit cards, they buying bags, and then they wondering why they don't have
How
no
do you
money
pay it back?
You are supposed to use debt to make more money, not to have more debt. And that's my soapbox for right now. I'll find another one in a minute.
No, that's
what you do with $20,000, $25,000. Those amounts of credit, that's what you do. You liquidate and you use them to fix. If you have a house, say if you have $50,000, if you got a $80,000 mortgage and you was able to get it, and you have a house, now you got $25,000 to fix it up and flip it and make that. It's now instead of $80,000, you can sell that house for probably about $200,000. So that's what we're saying. Use money, use debt to make money.
Right. You get it to get access, something that's going to make you money regardless of what you got going on. Okay. That's the part that y'all really leave out.
Yeah, we have one question. Would you recommend any licensing aside from business licensing? If that's a way of asking me if you should have a real estate license,
like, is that what she's asking?
I'm going to assume that's what they're asking, because a lot of people always ask me that, so I'm assuming that's what she's asking. Do I recommend or do I think you need a real estate license in order to invest in real estate? No.
Hell no. I don't have no license.
I was trying to be nice.
Oh, I forgot we said we was keeping it PG.
Yeah, we keeping it PG tonight. No. Okay. No, you do not need a real estate license. Would you like to have one? That is your discretion. I personally do have a real estate license. I do. And I'm being honest with you. If it was up to me, I wouldn't have one. So I was convinced at the time by my husband, who was also my business partner at the time, to get a real estate license because he is one of those people who wants every single dime that they can get into the pot, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But now I have a license that I really don't like to use. Like, I mean, I have agents that work under me as a broker. And you can call me very nicely and say, "Hey, Delisa, can you help me find a house?" And I'm gonna say, "Sure." And I'm gonna take down all your information. And then one of my agents is gonna call you to show you all those houses. Here's why. I don't have time. I don't have time. I really don't have the time. And so I'm not saying don't call my brokerage because we'd love to help you. We help everybody. But my brokerage, Coffee House Realty Group, we specialize in working with investors. And that's because I started out as an investor. I created my brokerage to give the area what they didn't have, which was a brokerage that specialized in investors. Investors, when as an investor, I wanted to do sub twos, lease options, creative finance strategies that, and my real estate agent couldn't help me. Why? Because they don't teach you that in real estate school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they teach you in real estate school? How not to lose your license. All they do is teach you the laws. And that's it. I'm sorry, but you can ask any real estate agent that's licensed. They're going to say, "No, they didn't teach me that in real estate school. I had to learn it on my own." They don't even teach you how to do a showing. They don't teach you how to do a showing in real estate school. They don't teach you how to fill out a contract in real estate school. They don't teach you none of that. They expect your brokerage to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I say, unless you want to sell real estate for other people, or you want to do property management, or you just want an additional source of income when you help somebody sell a house,
Then of course,
get your license, enjoy the real estate money that you're going to make. But here's the thing, when you become a real estate agent, you become self-employed. Nobody is required to train you. No one's required to train you. No one is obligated to make sure nobody's obligated to give you leads. You have to generate your own leads. You have to make your own money. You have to do your own work. So if you're not prepared to do that, don't do it. But by all means, I tell everybody, if you want to, go ahead.
I see your question here. So these plays can be done without ever having a business. I honestly, I wouldn't suggest it. Yes, you can, but you are now putting this. That means this going on your personal.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're getting a property and you're holding it, this is on your personal. So if somebody falls or anything in that, they can come after everything that you own. Do that make sense? So I would definitely do this with a business, because you cannot have business credit without having an actual LLC or corporation.
Right.
Like, you can get some business credit cards and it be by your DBA, but guess what? That still falls on you. That's on your personal side.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would still make sure you have some type of business so you can stick those properties, if you are holding them, to stick them in there.
Not only that, but you don't want to do this and not have a business set up properly.
Mm-hmm.
And here's why. About maybe 10 years ago, I want to say 10 years ago now, we had a really bad snowstorm in Buffalo. Not as bad as the one we just had Christmas weekend, but we had a really bad snowstorm in Buffalo. And my guy who did my snow and ice for my properties, he got out, but he just made enough room for the tenants to get in and out of the house. Well, one of the tenants had a party and one of her guests were drunk, and they slipped on some ice in front of my house. Because that property was under my business name and not my personal name, she couldn't sue me personally. She could only sue the business. So take It depends on your strategies that you're going to use.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you like this, based on the strategy that you guys are going to use, I please, 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 please get with a tax attorney, get with a tax accountant, because these are the people that are going to keep you out of those pretty orange jumpsuits with them pretty silver bracelets that match. They're going to keep you out of that. They will tell you based on what your plan is for your business, the strategy you need to list your bit, what entity you need to go into as far as business is concerned, what type of business bank accounts you're going to need, what type of insurance you're going to need. These are the people that are going to help you do that. They're going to help you structure that. So no, don't do it. And another thing, going back to the license question, it is easier for you to be protected by your attorney if you don't have a real estate license as a real estate investor. Because once you have a license, they consider you a professional and you should know all things.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope I answered that.
So I definitely
sometimes I feel like, you know how sometimes we feel like we're rambling, you know.
Definitely hope y'all are taking this in. Now I definitely wanted to make sure that I tell y'all you can get started. Let's say that you don't have your business credit together, okay? Because you ain't enrolled into Credit Cleanse. I don't know what for, but you ain't enrolled, okay? All right, let's say that you do have like a personal, or at least your score is up to 720. I still do not advise you to, if possible, to use your credit cards. Don't max them out. What you can do though is you can go to Lightstream. Guys, I'm giving y'all a play. Go to Lightstream. You can get up to $20,000.
You said LIGT?
Yes.
LIGHT. I'm sorry, y'all. Spelled it wrong. Listen to me.
Yes.
Lightstream. I'm going to type it in while you keep talking, Tyra.
Okay. Go there. You can get like a loan, personal loan for up to like 20K. And
it's lightstream.com. It's .com.
They can Google Lightstream. Look for Google. They can do some work.
Okay.
Do a little bit of work.
Y'all got homework.
The information. Do a little homework.
Y'all got homework.
Get in there. You can start with 20K. And the reason I'm saying this is better to have like a loan versus the credit card, because utilization is 30% of your credit score. Okay. That is 165 points. Once you max out that bad boy, like your credit cards, once you go over 30%, it tanks your score. All right. Lenders and creditors do not want to look at you then until you get it back under. You don't know how long it's going to take for you to either flip it or to renovate it, to get somebody in there, get the rent, whatever. You don't know how long it's going to take, right? So you do not want to do that. Get a loan. Installment accounts with your loans are not counted against you in that department. So now you are still good when it comes to building your personal credit profile, leveraging it if you ask for credit limit increase on your card, or even when you start building your business credit, which you should be doing at some point.
Right.
It's not going to be held against you. So that's why I'm saying, if you don't have anything, but your credit is good, and guys, don't go apply if you got a 600 or 500. You need to have at least a 720 to go and get this, okay? And if you're not at a 720, y'all know what to do. All right? Let's stop playing victim. I'm being real with y'all. Let's stop playing victim. Let's stop making excuses why we can't get stuff done. Take the time. If you know you can't afford some services, all right, then you need to start handwriting some letters, typing up some letters and sending them out. And if you need to learn how to do that, or the proper verbiage to put on there, you need to reach out to someone. Schedule a laser session. Okay?
Okay. So this is the thing.
Go over your profile and let's get you there.
Let's talk about, first of all, let's break this down. Okay. Because what you just said is a mouthful, and I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson, and I'm gonna teach y'all a lesson upon a lesson upon a lesson. Okay. Number one, what she just said is schedule a laser session. She says she will go over your profile. First of all, Kyra, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you do a 15-minute free credit review?
I do. I do.
So, okay, so again, I'm going to ask everybody that's listening who has an excuse. I'm about to debunk all your excuses and put all your excuses in the trash, okay? Because that's what they are. They trash. Now, number one, you said you don't have any money to join a credit repair service, right? She just told you she can review your credit for 15 minutes for free. So now, okay, you don't have any money. Okay, number two, you said you don't know where to start as far as building business credit. She just said she's giving you a 15-minute credit review for free. So that 15-minute credit review just trashed all your excuses, because that's what they are, excuses. They're not valid reasons. Start showing up for yourself. That's all I got to say. Start showing up for yourself. If you're not going to show up for you, how do you expect anybody else to show up for you? You have to stop saying this happened to me. It didn't happen to you. You allowed it to happen. That's what you have to start saying. How I allowed this to happen. How do I fix it?
Yep. How am I never going to be in that position ever again?
Right. Then you say to yourself, I can't afford it. Stop saying that.
You just limit yourself.
Stop saying you can't afford anything. The question, I'm going to tell you the difference between go-getters who are successful and you sitting at home on your couch, listening to us talk and with your million excuses. A person who wants it is not going to say, I can't afford that. They're going to say, how can I make it happen? What can I do to get that money to make that happen? And B. Marquita says she just joined a couple of weeks ago. And
yes,
she offers the business credit checklist. The business credit checklist is free 99.
Free.
So you guys are sitting in a spot where you are allowing things to happen to you instead of you taking control of it and doing it for yourself. There are opportunities.
Let me add on to that real quick. And let's go a step further. Mm-hmm. Guys, it means nothing for you to take that first step if you're not even going to be active in it. Okay? Right. So, and I'm not just talking about on the credit side. Actually, now I'm talking about for those of you that want to get into real estate. Like, if that is your goal, you hear her speak, okay? She actually go visit her page. Like, she's out in these streets. She's doing the dang thing. Yep. Why wouldn't you reach out to somebody that is already there instead of trying to do it yourself? I'm gonna be real. I did that. I was like, okay, I done seen enough YouTube videos and let me just go out here and do this, right?
YouTube University, you gotta love it.
I spent way more money than I even had to. Why? Because I was so full of myself that I felt like I didn't need to reach out to nobody for guidance, for help. And that's on the real estate side, that's on any side. Any industry that you are in, even when it comes to credit, why are y'all just going out there applying for anything and everything when y'all can actually get with somebody that can look at your profile and be like, okay, hey, let's try here. Because guess what? Even if you don't get it, if this is the right person, guess what they're going to do? They're going to say, it's okay. I'm going to take care of that. Since I had you apply for that, I'm going to take care of that. Let's look at what's going on as a whole. And let's strategize to make sure that the next time you apply, you're going to get approved.
Exactly. Now, I'm going to give you an example of somebody. So I had a young lady in my inbox the other day. She sent me one message. Can I talk to you? And I was like, regarding? She said, wholesaling. Sure. You can book a laser session. A laser session is 1 hour. 1 hour. And I'm telling you now ahead of time, I charge $97 for 1 hour. But in that 1 hour, you will get a strategy based on where you are right now to walk you into your first deal. She told me that was too much money for her just to talk to me. I said, okay, here's a link to a free 15-minute session. Oh, the questions I have is going to take more than 15 minutes. So what I heard, you don't want it. So what I heard is you're not trying to invest in yourself, but you want me to take time out of my schedule away from my clients that already pay me, away from my own portfolio that I'm trying to rebuild, away from my kids, away from my granddaughter. You want me to take my time away from my self-care time to answer you for free. Girl, bye. You have to be able to show up for yourself. Now, mind you, neither one of us said click the link in the bio and schedule your 1 hour session. We both said we offer free 15 minutes of time. So where does that leave you? Where does that leave you? It's a lot of information that's out there. There's a lot of strategies that are out there. There's a strategy in real estate for every situation that you are currently in. Bad credit, no credit, lots of credit, great credit, challenged credit, no money, some money, a lot of money. I just hit the lotto money. There's so many different strategies for you guys to get into. You have to figure out where you want to be. And if you don't know where you want to be, schedule a 15-minute session with me and I will get you on the right path. Because Airbnb is not for everybody. Stop clicking on them links in there. Y'all see these ads. I'll show you how to do an Airbnb. That's not for everybody. And I'm telling you right now, Airbnb is not for the weak. They tell you, oh, it's so easy. And they show you the pretty part. Oh, we're setting it up. It's nice. It's cute. It's great. Then guess what? They don't tell you how to deal with your guests when they want to complain. They don't tell you how to deal with your cleaner when your cleaner not cleaning properly and you getting bad reviews. They don't teach you how to get out of your lease when your Airbnb is not making any money. They don't teach you the ugly. They show you the pretty. They get you in with the pretty, and then they leave you on your own. Or they're going to charge you tens of thousands of dollars to get to that next tier of coaching where they teach you one-on-one. That's how that works. I know how it works. And I'm telling you now, stop doing that. Find out what niche you want to be in. Where do you want to be in real estate? You might not even want to be in real estate and have to own property. And a lot of people think they have to own property to be in real estate. No, you don't. I will use the business credit that she hooked me up with, and I will I'll be getting $1,000 a month in cash flow. And y'all be sitting here wondering, where's Lisa at? In Barbados? That's my favorite island, by the way. If anybody want to buy me an early birthday present, because my birthday is in 14 days. No, wait, 12 days. My birthday is in 12 days. So, I like to put it out there. 12 days birthday. And I'm just saying, I wear a size first class in Barbados too. So, but really, I'm serious now. You have to learn the strategies. So if Kyra gives you a credit strategy to get your credit improved, to build your business credit, use that credit strategy. Say, hey, Delisa, I need a real estate strategy for this. That's why I say we go together.
Yes.
Somebody said, where that passive income at? Yep, that's where I'm at. Thank you for the happy early birthdays. I appreciate it.
The first step is credit. I feel like the financial literacy part, the education of it. The next part is, I feel like, is real estate. That's your generational wealth builder right there.
You have to understand, like this year, my granddaughter will be 9. And I'm being honest, I started late. And if you've been following me for any amount of time, I've been going through some things on a personal level that have hindered me from doing the things I need to do on a real estate level. Now the gloves are off. I'm going full speed. I'm doing all gas, no stoplights, no brakes. Okay. I'm telling you right now how it is. This year for her 9th birthday, I plan to gift her a property. And it's going to be at least 2, 3, or 4 units. And all of that money is going to go into her IRA because I'm going to hire her to be the spokesperson for my business. So that she can get a custodial Roth IRA and earn money and start putting money in. And do you know, by the time she's 59 and a half and can actually take that money out, she'll be 7 figures multiple times just by putting that money into there for her. I'm gonna pay her $500 a month.
Right.
And she can go and spend how she wants.
Right.
That's gonna be it. But that's what it is. No brakes, no gas, no lights, no stoplights. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, so was this saucy tonight? Please let us know. Can we get some
Yes.
hearts,
If you
some
learned
love?
something tonight, tell us what you learned in the comments. If you learned something from this tonight, besides the fact that me and Kyra could have our own deaf comedy jam, besides that, what else did you learn tonight? Drop it in the comments. Name something that you learned, because I would like to know exactly what it is that you learned. And while you guys are dropping that in the comments, I want to tell you this. I have a free, there's that word again, free wholesaling class coming up, wholesaling training class coming up. I have a free wholesaling training class coming up a week from today at
Tobacco.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to say it again. I have a free wholesaling training class. Now, if you've ever been in class with me before, you know this is a training class. This is not some, oh, we're going to gloss over it and give you a little bit of information. No, we are going to be learning how to wholesale. You're going to learn how to do contracts. You're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to learn where to find your sellers, what to say to them, how to negotiate, how to analyze deals. You're going to learn. Be prepared. If you sign up, be prepared to be in that thing for at least 3 hours. Yep, that's how you know you're getting the real deal. This is not just a little bit of information. This is going to be the real deal. All right. And for those of you who purchased the workbook for this, your workbooks will, because some people have already started signing up. Click the link in my bio, tap the first button. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, tap my website on my page, and you can go from there. Okay, LinkedIn, it's on the same website. Same website is on all my social media platforms. And if it's not, I'll drop it for you guys. Give me a hot minute to get it, and then we'll go from there.
Yes,
Okay. So the people are saying they learned. I learned how to buy property without using my own money. Okay,
this is a blessing.
that's a blessing.
I
I
learned
haven't
you
been here
two
long, but I
ladies
know
know
you.
your stuff.
Huh?
John said, I learned you two wonderful ladies know your stuff.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. We tried.
And then DT, he said it wasn't hot, it was Tabasco sauce. Okay.
Ah! There we go. We doing a whole lot of stuff. Okay.
Do y'all have any questions for us before we let y'all go? Any questions whatsoever?
I'm dropping a link for all the Facebook people, Instagram. I mean, that link's in there.
And wasn't I cute today?
Girl, you're cute. You're cute. I cannot with you. All right. So don't forget, click the link in the bio, tap the first button, join me on Wednesday, May 31st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for contract to closings, wholesaling real estate. It's a free class. Okay. It's a free class. Okay. And also click Kyra's link in her bio, and you know what you can do. Get into one of those programs, whether you get a free strategy session first and you go through and let her see what you know. That way you already know she know her stuff, but y'all gonna test her and start asking some crazy questions. I know, because everybody do it. It's okay.
But
They
I
do
am
it to
going to say
me.
this. If it comes to like the credit period, I'm not going to promise you overnight success because it don't work like that. If anybody is ever promising y'all like, oh, in 30 days I can get you from here to here, they're lying to you, or they're doing something fraudulent to make that happen. And long term, it's not going to affect them. It's going to affect you. So please beware. But if you are one that's coming in, because I'm all about education as well, it's one thing to get your credits to a certain point. It's another thing to be able to maintain it and to leverage it. If you cannot do either of those, then what was the point? This goes for even people that's already in the 700 and 800 club. What are you doing with it? It is a tool to generate wealth. It's not just a tool that you just say, oh, I have a 700 credit score, and you don't own la-di-da out here in these streets, okay? Use it for what it's intended to, like to help you grow, to help you scale quicker and faster, to be able to have some type of wealth to leave to your loved ones, so that you not, if something were to happen, having to leave, you would not have to get a GoFundMe account, guys.
Right.
It's too many people I'm seeing out here. Things are happening and they have to go to the GoFundMe account. Set yourself up before that time.
Right. So because on Facebook and LinkedIn, I wasn't able to put the links. Kyra, do you want to drop your link too? I wasn't able to put the links in, so I put it up under my title of the webinar. And on Instagram, just click the link in my bio.
Okay. So my links is Credit Kleanse everywhere you go. Okay.
mine is the Real Estate Diva, but I don't want to
click the link in the bio. And you will pull up to the lazy session, the free credit review, the free business funding checklist, all of that. I am on YouTube. I am on LinkedIn. I am on IG. I am on Facebook. I am on TikTok, guys.
We out here.
Every platform out there, your girl is probably on there somewhere, okay? So all you have to do is type in Credit Kleanse. IG is the only one that's different. It's Credit_Kleanse.
Yep. And I am the Real Estate Diva on LinkedIn. I am the Real Estate Diva on YouTube. I am the Real Estate Diva on Facebook. On IG, though, it's at the Real Estate .diva. Because
IG.
Listen, no, because I got hacked last year.
Oh, yeah.
Last year I got hacked, so Facebook shut down all my stuff, and I had to. And by the time I got it back, somebody took my name, which is crazy. Well, no, they wouldn't let me use the same one to sign back up. So it was crazy. But I have had a lot of fun, as always, when I'm with Kyra. We've been known to have 4 or 5 hour phone conversations and our own little business strategy sessions.
You know what? Let me help these people out. Yeah, we have our own little strategy.
Yeah, we do some things. So like I said, guys, real estate is a necessity. Credit is a necessity. An investment portfolio, whether it's stocks, insurance, bonds, T-bills, silver, gold, real estate, whatever it is, you need to get it together. Because what we playing catch up, and it's so crazy that we've been here our whole lives, most of us anyway. We've been here our whole lives, and we still have to play catch up. So get out here, do what we got to do, and let's get it. I think you guys will do just fine. Let's get it.
I'll put the
I'm
link
excited.
in.
I saw you. That's a good girl. Because you always trying to be extra. No, I'm Credit Kleanse. Wherever. It's my girl, y'all. Can't nobody pick with her but me. Don't catch these hands messing around with her, okay? Just saying. But yeah, so we for my people, I will be back on tomorrow is Thursday, right? Yep, Thursday night. I will be back on tomorrow, probably earlier in the afternoon, because tomorrow is my last night of the Get Wired Wholesale Boot Camp. Tomorrow is the last night. I am excited for it. And hopefully my people will have some deals closed within the next 30 days. Because that's what we're going for. I am still on my quest to hit $100,000, 6 figures in 30 days. I have until June 18th. Just to give you guys an update on that. I still only got $9,000 because I've been dealing with a lot this past couple of weeks. But guess what? Today, my attorney said, "Girl, I ain't got to see you no more till September." And I said, "Oh, Lord Jesus." That means I can go to work and not have to worry about when I'm gonna schedule my appointment with you. So guess what's about to happen? Your girl about to go balls to the wall, foot to the floor. I got a lead foot anyway, so I got foot to the floor, and it's about to be on.
All right now.
So I'm gonna post all my properties as they close. I don't want to hear no stuff. Y'all can join me in this Wednesday night. I'll teach you how.
Yes,
You
yes.
registered. Oh, thank you, B Marquita. See, we got people already registering for the class.
Yes, that's what
I
I'm
only have
talking
100
about.
spots.
And First Lady J, thank you, thank you.
Yep, I only have 100 spots
Love.
in this training, guys. So come on in. Let's get it. So, Kyra, last thoughts? Or as what Jerry Springer used to say, final thoughts?
My thing is, guys, y'all really get outside your head, get outside of your comfort zone, and really get out here and get to winning. I know y'all hear me. If you follow me already, then you already know. Like I say this all the time, I want to see y'all winning, right? I want to see you winning in these credit streets. I want to see you winning in these business credit streets. I just want to see you winning in life. I'm so tired of people like coming up to me and they're like crying, hysterical, and all this other stuff because they're living paycheck to paycheck. They don't know how things are going to happen. And guys, it's a door there. Really, the dream that you have in is for a reason. That goal that's put in your head. If you are the black sheep of your family, it's okay. It is okay. Pave the way. But you got to get outside of your comfort zone. And if the people that are surrounding you are not lifting you up, are not encouraging you, are not pushing you to go harder, you need to step away from them. Love them from afar until you get yourself to where it needs to be. So either they're gonna come around. Trust me. They are gonna come around or they not. And you know that those weren't the people for you.
Exactly.
But this is the time. It is 2023. Stop playing with your potential. Stop playing and get stuff done.
And stop playing in your face.
Y'all are putting credit on. All of that is only going to get harder.
Yep. And like I said, stop letting these people play in your face. Stop letting people tell you what you can't do. How do they know? See, usually when somebody tells you that you can't do something, it's because they can't do it. So when they feel like they can't do it, and you say you can do it, they feel like you shouldn't do it. So they tell you, oh, you can't do that. And I'll be honest with you, my ex-husband, and I'll never forget this, we were sitting in my office when I was leasing my office space out on the west side of Buffalo. We're sitting in my office, and I said, you know what, this year I'm going to make $1 million in real estate. He looked me dead in the face and said these words. Oh, babe, I don't know if you're going to make $1 million. You might make 300,000, but I don't know about $1 million. That was the last day I told him anything about a goal, anything about a vision, anything about a dream, anything about what I had planned. There's nothing. You have to cut people off if they do not support what it is that you want to do, as long as it's legal. I mean, I don't understand. It's not like you said, hey, I'm going to go bury 5 bodies in the backyard. You didn't say that. But even though I know, me and Kyra are going to be like, okay, who got the shovel? But anyway, that's different. So that's what we do. Okay. But you have to let people, when I say stop letting people play in your face, stop letting people tell you what you can and cannot do. Stop letting people put their limiting beliefs onto you. For what? DT said
I'm about to have 0 friends. And it's okay.
And it's okay. You can come be our friend. We over here. Like Joe Buchman. I hope I said your last name right, sweetie. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Negativity is contagious. So stay away from people who can't do, won't do, shouldn't do. Oh, I don't know. Stay away from the type of people because it's not what's for you is meant for you. It's not meant for Kyra. It's not meant for Delisa. It's not meant for Chanel. It's not meant for DT. It's not meant for anybody. What's for you is for you. And you have to believe that you can achieve it no matter what.
Right. And it doesn't matter how bad we want it for you.
Right. And I can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself. That's just not how this works. Demetrius like delete, 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 and delete. People don't want to see you doing better than them. Wow,
That's
that is
true. It's true, and it's sad, but it's definitely true. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: when you find those right people, they're gonna be there.
yeah.
They're gonna support everything you got going on. Like I have not. I'm gonna say this. Like I have not even posted that I'm one of the nominees for Extraordinary Woman, right?
Yay.
But my sister took that. She was like, "Okay, you didn't post. I'm gonna post." And I seen it on. I was like, "If y'all don't got sisters like this is my
Listen,
blood sister." But she posted. She was like, "Hey, I need y'all to vote for my sister. She is really out here doing the thing. I'm baby sis." And I was like,
1.2 million by next year. Okay, Demetrius, write that down. Screenshot that. Do something. I'm winning. You think I'm joking?
"Oh, thank you." Said I voted for you. Yes, thank y'all.
I voted too. Demetrius, I just screenshot that what you put up there. 1.2 million by next year. I'm gonna hold you to it. Reach out to me. I'm gonna make sure you get it.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Let's go.
We not. That's $1,000. That's 600. That's 6 figures a month. That's easy. You could do that. Easy. Done and doing it. I love it. Done and doing it. So who next? What other goals we got? Everybody saying congratulations, Kyra.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, I got it last year. I don't even want to talk about last year though.
Go to vote. Where do they go to vote?
Oh, y'all really making me search pages now. All right, hold on.
Fayetteville, North Carolina. Nice. Nice, nice. Thank you. You're welcome. Is that Rowan? Rowena? Oh, Rowena. Nice. I voted, but I'm being honest, guys. If you follow me on my personal page on Facebook, I shared the link on to vote for Kyra on that page.
She did.
Not exactly sure. So, guys, I want to know before we leave here. This is just my final question. Before we leave here, what part of real estate interests you? What part of real estate are you interested in investing in or starting out in or whatever it is? What part of real estate holds your interest? Because I'm going to teach y'all how to get a bag real quick. Okay, Rowena said wholesaling. Okay, make sure you register for the free wholesaling class I'm doing next week, Wednesday at 7 o'clock. The link is in my bio. It's called Contract to Closing Wholesaling Real Estate. I saw Chanel on here. I know she does Airbnb. You want to get into commercial properties, rental properties, finding deals and putting them together. So you want to be a broker. Okay. A lot of people are saying commercial. Seller financing. I see a lot. Okay. Here's the deal. Inbox me, and for everybody that just commented, everything except Airbnb. For everybody that just commented, inbox me. I got something for y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is yet. Just inbox me. I got something for you. Foreclosures. Larissa, how many things you interested in? You said seller financing. Now you're saying foreclosures. See, I can talk to her like that. I can't talk to the rest of y'all like that. She's one of my clients. I can talk to her. Apartment is the goal. Okay. Inbox me on whatever platform you are on right now. Just DM me. And I got some, and say, hey, I commented on the live and with this, or what you're interested in. DM me what you're interested in, and I got something for you. All right. Now, guys, before we leave out, if you're following me, make sure you follow Kyra on all these platforms. LinkedIn's. Somebody said you better be here tomorrow.
What happened?
Larissa, you better be here tomorrow. She getting threatened. I think that might be Ebony. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. If you want to,
I'm gonna say to Demetrius, I hope I'm saying your name right. Stop playing, and get out here and get it done, okay?
uh-huh.
Because I know for a long time you have been messaging me. I'm calling you out, and you never took that step. So whatever that means, get it done. Like you really got it. You got it.
Ooh, she
And
just
this
called
started,
you
I
all
think,
the way out,
last year.
all the way out.
This started last year. Yeah, I'm calling people out this year. And that's only because I'm gonna say this. I love you and I want to see you winning.
Mm-hmm.
And I do know what it feels like to be like, okay, I'm ready to push the button, and then I decide I don't want to push that button. I'm gonna wait a little longer. And before I know it, years then went by. So that's why I'm doing it. It's because I love you and I want to see you out here winning.
Hold on 1 second.
Y'all have been fun. This has been fun. I like getting on live now. I remember the
Okay,
first time I ever got on live. I was like, I don't know what to
I'm
say.
trying to make sure I spelled this right.
You got it, DT.
I hate this. They won't let me do it. I'm gonna put this up here for y'all though. Okay, under me, if you're on Instagram, not
You got
Instagram,
this,
sorry.
Ebony.
Yep. Text the word diva, DIVA, to 716-306-3316, and you will get training alerts. Live, you get this because you end up in that's my Hammers and Heels community, and you will end up in the community. And guess what else? You will get live. You will get alerts when I'm going live. You get alerts for free training. You'll get alerts for the pop-ups that are coming up, which are the live trainings in different cities that I plan to be in over the next 6 to 9 months, because I got to take some time off. But I can't take time off. What's the magic number now, Kyra? 350,000.
You welcome.
You're very welcome, First Lady. Elijah Washington, somebody said. Repeat the number. It's 716.
Yes. Are we keeping this live up?
3316. Yeah, we're going to keep this live up. 716-306-3316. Text the word diva in all caps, and you're going to receive free trainings, free alerts, free discounts for pop-ups and things like that.
Hi.
My Hammers and Heels community is spoiled, rotten. They like rotten babies. They spoiled. But they love me and I love them back. I'm gonna just tell y'all like that. Oh yeah, just click the 3 dots next to your picture on the bottom and it'll let you change it.
What 3 dots?
Oh. I just discovered that today.
Right.
I just discovered it today. Because, over here on YouTube and LinkedIn and Facebook, I'm over here on Instagram,
Right. I forget about that too.
Yeah.
Text level up to 254-274-2766.
Level up. That's what we do around here, y'all. We have fun. It's a party.
Y'all be seeing my videos. Y'all know I be.
If you're on Instagram, click the drop down in the top and follow me and Kyra, please. I can't do this today. Okay. I can't do it with your girl today. Oh my God. What's your number, Kyra? Oh, 254.
Thank you, DT.
Text the word level up, 2 words, to 254-274-266. I'm kind of all over the place and don't know where to start. Okay, God's made men. Can I ask you a question? Do you have any business credit? Do you have your business set up? That's what we want to do.
Y'all gonna see more of that. Like
Right?
at the end of the day, this is what y'all get. Yes, I'm professional and stuff like that, but I'm 32 years old. Okay, better be
Girl,
33.
you older than me.
And I like to have fun. I like to be goofy. This is me. So the dancing.
Okay, so you do have your business set up already. Okay. Do me a favor, inbox me and we're gonna set up something for you. Just inbox me on Instagram and we're gonna do something for you. I don't know. Shoot, I'm still 21. I don't know what Kyra's talking about.
I am 30.
Look, let's do this. Ain't gonna be 21 again on my birthday in 12 days. So so right? No, but you know what we need to do? We are looking for, these are the things that we're looking for. Because like I said, Kyra and I are going to be doing a weekly live series on this together where we're going to, like I said, credit and real estate, we go together. We are looking for some real estate investors. We are looking for some real estate contractors, preferably a woman. I would like a woman contractor because it's a rare thing to see a female contractor. And I'm looking for one that I want to see come on.
No preference.
I know Kyra don't care.
I tend to get along better with the opposites than with you an exception.
I know, girl. You ain't got to tell me.
They be like, you too much.
Girl, I'm the bomb. I identify as both.
DT, get off.
Then he said, just kidding. DT, are you a contractor? If so, inbox me, sweetheart. I need to talk to you about some things. I'm not messing with him tonight. I'm not messing with it tonight. I cannot.
Oh, also, guys.
June 17th. Hey, Gemini's in the house. Run it up.
Yes. Also, guys, we want to have y'all on here too. Like, yes.
Yeah, we would like
come on here. Y'all can do
to come on and give testimonials,
whatever,
and stories, and tell us their plan and stories. And we want to see when you guys. We want you to share your wins and your lessons because we don't lose, we learn. No, but you're very handy. Ciao.
Okay, DT, we got you.
DT, yeah, we got you. Thank you all so much for this valuable information. I'm so glad. Thank you for joining in. Because like I always tell you guys this, you can choose to be, and because I know if I don't say it right now, I'm going to forget to say it.
Yeah.
Be laughing. Okay. You can choose to be anything you want in this world. I just hope you choose to be kind because at some point in your life, somebody has been kind to you. And it's good to pay kindness forward. Not only does it make you a great person, but if enough people do it, it'll make the world a better place. That's my thing. So now, if you don't have any more questions about real estate or credit,
yeah,
we've been on here. We've been on this thing, and y'all know we passed my bedtime. Well, not really, but y'all know we about to get off this thing. So I'm gonna say this: I love and like y'all a lot, and we've been on here for a while, and I'm really appreciative, and I'm really excited for the things that are getting ready to happen in 2023. Not only for myself, not only for Kyra, but the stuff that we're going to help you guys do over the next 6 months. It is about to go down. And y'all don't even understand it yet. Because I got this idea in my head that Kyra don't know about yet.
Oh, Lord.
And she'll tell you, I wake up early in the morning and I'll call her like, hey, call me. I'll text her, call me when you get up because I got this idea. And she'll like, oh, that's so bomb. Let's do it. And the next thing I was like, you want a ride or die friend? This girl. This girl,
What?
I'm telling you, she is ride or die. She will bury a body with you. She, well, she might not bury one with y'all. She'll bury one with me. All right, we kid. We haven't murdered anybody,
Right.
yet. So,
Yeah. Don't be trying to take that part of the video and make
you know somebody is. But anyway, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to do a business summit in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Is that an invitation for me and Kyra? What you trying to say, Demetrius? What you doing? What you got? What you want? How you say it? What you want?
Right. Okay.
All right, guys.
We
Let's
are
get
gonna let
our
y'all go.
butts.
Definitely listen. Like I said, we're gonna keep this up. Whether it was just the encouraging, the uplifting, the motivating part, if it was the strategy session, so they can get out here, get them in here so they can get this information, guys. Don't keep it to yourself.
DT got jokes. He said we got that Monet Tejada vibe. Whatever. Pull up. Oh man, I gotta catch up. So I gotta catch up on my power, to be honest with you.
Okay. Me too. I gotta be a mother.
Kyra don't watch TV no more, y'all. I watch TV 1 day a week. Kyra don't watch TV at all.
At all. I don't, guys. I don't know about no show, no nothing.
And I recently just got back into the TV thing. So I watched Power, Bridgerton, Selling Sunset, and that's about it. And whatever's on CNBC, because I got to watch my stock portfolio.
I watch Kredit. I watch AAU basketball.
Right.
And jiu-jitsu.
Yep.
That's about it.
And right now I'm reading a book, and I keep telling everybody about this book because this book is so phenomenal. I don't get any kickback from it, but this book is a must read for men and women alike. We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rodgers. That's the book I'm reading right now. And it's taken me a while to read it because I read it and I have to digest what's in it. And then I have to implement what I've learned out of it. So it takes me a while to read it, but it's a very good book. So yeah, DT, yeah, it is really, really good. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here because I still haven't eaten dinner yet. Those of you who follow me on a regular basis, you know the drill. I don't eat dinner.
I'm going to be a mother for a little bit, then go work out because y'all going to be seeing some things this summer. I love y'all guys. A good night.
All righty, guys. Everybody have a great night. And remember, stay rich.
That's a good one.